Yo, what's up, guys? Welcome to today's trade recap. So I used to post these videos every single day, but from now on, I am going to be doing them 2 to 3 times a month maximum because I realize it's kind of junk volume on my channel, and it's much better to just work on a longer form video for more important trades that we can learn most from, right? But I still be posting every single trade that I take on my Discord channels and on TikTok, Instagram, all my short form content, all my stories, all that good stuff. By the way, if you haven't already, make sure to join my free Discord. A link in the description. I give trade recaps as well, as daily levels coming into every single day, completely for free. You can use the description. It's literally just free sauce. But let's get right into this. So today I ended up making 2K across my top sub accounts, and yesterday I made 750. It was my last winning day for a payout. So I took a payout yesterday, and then we're back, first day back from the payout, and we took a pretty nice win. So that's pretty nice. Here you can see the executions from today and yesterday, just so you guys can see that I'm not lying, right? The P&L. I'm gonna turn on the executions now, and I'll do a little refresh for you guys, so you guys know that I'm not, freaking what do you call it, like photoshopping my P&L, like a lot of traders actually do in the space. But anyways. So today, trade was pretty simple. We on the 4 hour, we were bullish, right? We're just extremely bullish. We're printing 4 hour candles. What was my condition for this daily high to be hit right here? This daily high was actually all time highs. No, sorry. This high was all time highs on ES, and then it was just a very prominent swing high, daily high on NQ. So great draw on liquidity, right? All right, moving up, we have a good draw on liquidity. That's all I need to see. Now I just see some confirmation on the lower time frame. So what was my condition? Kind of this whole leg, this little up leg getting respected, right? Instead of calling it an up leg, you can see more of like this 4 hour gap. So I saw a reaction from this 4 hour gap. Perfect. I saw this 1 hour candle up. I said, okay, that's all I need to see. If we're truly bullish and we respect this 4 hour gap with a 1 hour candle, we have no reason to return all the way down back down here to then deliver to a draw on liquidity. So I said, okay, pretty simple. I'll enter right there. But the thing about this is that I wasn't on my phone, so I had to enter a little later. So I ended up getting filled at like, it was like 33, so like somewhere here. And I got a bit of a worse fill, a couple points less, but it's whatever. I'm still, risking it 1 to 1. So bam, 1 to 1 towards the highs. I put my stop a little higher because we shouldn't return any reason to return down here. So yeah, that's it. So then I'll show you guys where I added to the position. So I kind of went break even at this 5 minute candle closure up here because I said, okay, if we're bullish and we have these two 5 minute gaps, we should respect the top one because again, we're very bullish on the higher time frame. We should get shallow retraces, not deep ones. So I know, once again, why did I go break even there? If we are truly bullish towards this high, then we shouldn't retrace all the way down here just to go up here, right? If we're in a bullish market, we're going to get very shallow retraces and then deliver to a draw on liquidity. So I broke even there. Now, where did I add to my position? I added, okay, so right here when we tapped into the 5 minute gap, perfect, that I was expecting to hold. It held, obviously. And then I added right here when we kind of inverse this down leg with an up leg slash what ICT call it an IFVG. So it's kind of right here, right? And then so I added again right here, and then my initial fill was right here. So that makes my average fill somewhere here, right? So now my stop was right here because again, this is smart because, and this is something I recommend you guys do, like scaling into your trades, because right here, your stop loss should already be here either way, right? Should be like under this low because price, if we're truly bullish, we shouldn't return to this put in low because we're in an uptrend towards a higher draw on liquidity. So instead of putting my stop loss into profit right here, for like, I don't know, like $100, wouldn't it just be smarter to add to my position and still put my stop loss there? So I'm going break even there either way, and I'm adding double the size for my take profit, right? So it's just literally free money. That's why I did that. So I got my stop loss was here. We obviously never returned there for the delivering to a draw on liquidity as I expected because the draw on liquidity was correct. Bam, we pushed up. Bang, pretty easy, right? I mean, nothing much about that trade. We actually edged this. It actually started. We actually edged this high on the NQ contract because this is on MNQ. I took it on with micros, but yeah, look, we edged this. So I always take profits a couple of points before we hit the high for that exact reason that you just saw, right? And I recommend you guys to obviously do the same because this really hurts, being in a whole trade for like an hour or two and then getting edged. That would have sucked. But I took profit right before that, and I was able to capitalize off this great move. Now, what was a trade from yesterday? I took a winning day because it was my last. I needed a fifth winning day for a payout. I was targeting this high right here. I took it on NASDAQ because, let me mark this out, because NASDAQ was more farther or more closer to this draw on liquidity than ES. So obviously Nasdaq is leading. I'm gonna take it on Nasdaq. Perfect. What was I betting off on this trade? I said, okay, I have a little consolidation range here. I like seeing this kind of pattern that we're in a consolidation, that we break out of it to the upside. I really don't like seeing us, after doing that, return back to the consolidation, then push up. I like to see us kind of respect this area of the consolidation and continue higher, right? Just kind of a, not really any concept, just kind of a thing I realized. So I wanted to see that. On top of that, I realized that during this up candle right here, we obviously got very close to the draw on liquidity, like 85 points away. The 4-hour candle was forming. So what did I base my trade off of? This is the trade, right? I put my stop loss at the bottom of this gap, and then my TP at the top at the draw on liquidity. So my fill was a little lower, like here, right? It was like a 1-to-1. And what I was betting off here was basically, if my draw on liquidity is right, this 4-hour candle shouldn't flip bearish in the last hour or two, right? Because we're literally 1 or 2 hours. We're literally, 2 hours from the 4-hour candle closing. So if we were truly bullish to this high, the 4-hour candle should manipulate to that high, and it should not, vice versa, manipulate down and flip bearish, right? So again, I put this at the bottom of the candle because if it hits right here, it's gonna flip bearish, right? So I was betting on this candle not flipping bearish before delivering to a draw on liquidity. I just went with one micro to get the winning day, and that was it. Pretty simple. So my entry was, bam, right there. And yeah, hit TP again. Pretty simple. Both trades, both of these trades, based off of the higher time frame, because we were so bullish. We're extremely bullish. We should not be trying to short when we are this bullish on the 4-hour, 1-hour daily time frame. Even if you're looking for a retrace into like a higher time frame gap, that's gonna cook you, because retraces, as you could see, if we ever do get a retrace in this kind of uptrend, it is very shallow. We got a little one right here, a little one right here, a little one right here. We're never gonna get those deep type of retraces that you're looking for to enter a trade. So pretty easy market to capitalize off of. Again, we're just going up and up and up. If you literally just press buy, you just long with kind of a little bit of logic, you're gonna win, right? It's very simple. So very easy day today. Again, I'm going to be posting these trades 2 to 3 times a month, depending on how many trades I take, because I don't want to post every single day, because it's boring, and it's just, same thing all over again. Oh, good draw on liquidity, save stop loss, bam, enter the trade 1-to-1, made money, right? It's too simple. It's, like you guys are used to it already. So I'm going to be posting the days that we can learn the most from, and I think today was a great example, because today we were just so overall bullish, and just kind of shows you how to read the higher time frame and how to take advantage of higher time frame moves, risk heavy on trades, catch some bangers, right? So that was all. Follow me on TikTok, Instagram, Hirsch Trades on everything. I post there every single day. Join the free Discord, link in the description. And yeah, sub to the YouTube. See you guys next time. Peace.